Okay, welcome back. There's 13 minutes to go for the pre-open session to kick off. Hormaz is here with the big movers from yesterday and the kind of action we saw on some of these names. Hormaz, good morning.
Good morning, Prashant. And the good part for the bulls, at least in yesterday's session, was that the advance decline was firmly in their favor. A lot of the movers in the small cap space were beaten down names. Look at Praj Industries, the biggest single day gain since November of 24. The volumes were the highest in well over 6 years for Praj. 2 crore shares were traded yesterday. The 20-day average of just around 6.5 lakh shares. But out of those 2 crore shares, only 15.5 lakh shares were marked for delivery. And the 20-day average here is less than 3 lakh shares. And why I mean beaten down, stock is down 60% this year, turning out to be the worst calendar year that it has had since 2008. Now, Refex Industries, it saw an intraday recovery of almost 40% from the lows in yesterday's session. The stock ended around 18% higher after being down almost 20% in the pre-open trade. The stock has regained almost all that it lost last Friday. Now, Monday's volumes were the highest on record with over 4 crore shares traded, the 20-day average of just around 21.5 lakh shares. Out of those 4 crore shares, 33 lakh shares were marked for delivery, 20-day average of around 3 lakh shares. And Monday's turnover was around 60% of its free float market cap. Balaji Industries was one such mover as well, snapped a 3-day losing streak. It was only the third day of gains that the stock has had in the month of December. Close to 2 crore shares traded here as well, the 20-day average of around 18 lakh shares. And out of those 2 crore shares, close to 30 lakh shares were marked for delivery, the 20-day average of 9.5 lakh shares. And this stock too is down around 65% from its 52-week high levels. And lastly, a word on the new listings. Corona Remedies had a good trading debut. Shares worth close to 2,000 crore were traded on the stock. Wakefit had a bit of a quiet debut, ended below its IPO price. And here too, shares worth almost 950 crore were traded.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot, Hormaz, for joining in and filling us in with that. But we